The summer of 1973 brought some excitement to the sleepy town of Murfreesboro, Illinois. A legend had arrived. They didn't know that then, but they would learn. It began on a warm June evening. A young couple, Randy Needham and Judy Johnson, were parked in the parking lot of Riverside Park, near the boat ramp to the Big Muddy River. As they sat in the car, a sound unlike any they had ever heard pierced the night air. A chilling, unearthly scream came from nearby in the woods. Terror gripped them as they watched a huge tan or gray figure emerge from the trees. It was a creature of immense size, standing on two legs and covered in what appeared to be mud-matted hair. It started to approach the car. Panic-stricken, the couple started the car and sped away, racing towards the Murfreesboro Police Department. The couple's tale of terror sparked the interest of the police because while the couple were both married, they were not married to each other. The inevitable repercussions of the public report of the sighting would draw attention to the couple's indiscretion, and reporting the sighting had to overcome the fear of their activity being made public. The police chief, accompanied by other officers, returned to the scene with the young man. Armed with flashlights, they searched the dark woods, but found only trampled underbrush and mysterious impressions in the mud. As the search continued, a terrifying scream echoed through the darkness. The young man told the officers that it was the same scream he had heard earlier. This incident marked the arrival of the Big Muddy Monster, a creature that became a legend in the once quiet town of Murfreesboro. The next day, an additional report was made. A woman called the police to report a sighting of the creature near her home. Her daughter and her daughter's boyfriend had seen it in a field behind the house. The police investigated, and finding a trampled path in the woods, they called in a colleague with a trained tracking German Shepherd. Police officers, along with the tracking dog, investigated the path. They found evidence of a large creature's passing, including trampled undergrowth and foul-smelling slime, on some of the underbrush. The dog tracked the scent to an abandoned barn, but refused to enter. Two officers went into the barn to investigate, and despite a thorough search, the officers found nothing inside. Intriguingly, a neighbor walked over to report that their 5-year-old child had reported seeing a large ghost in the backyard just minutes before the daughter and the daughter's boyfriend's sighting. This added a further layer of mystery to the encounters. A few days later, on July 6th, a carnival operator at Riverside Park reported that his employees had witnessed a large creature observing the ponies tied to the trees. Is it possible that the Big Muddy Monster is not merely a phantom of the night, but a real, terrifying threat that lurked in the shadows of Murfreesboro? This is the area of the sightings. Note the Little Grand Canyon. The Little Grand Canyon has nothing to do with the story, but it is beautiful and worth seeing. This is a closer look at the sighting area. You may want to skip to the end. I play two songs entirely because they are great songs, and listening to them takes me right back to the mid-1970s, which was a groovy time to be alive. We ended the story with a question. Is it possible that the Big Muddy Monster is not merely a phantom of the night, but a real creature that lurks in the shadowed woods near Murfreesboro? The description and the images of the track impressions taken from the mud are unusual. They are reported as 3 to 4 inches deep, 10 to 12 inches long, and about 3 inches wide. Ask yourself, does that description sound like the foot of any known animal? The tracks do not form a trackway and are irregularly spaced. The officers thoroughly documented their observations, yet no record of additional tracks in the mud were recorded. If the impressions are from the foot of the creature, they are unusual feet. If they are not footprints, how did the creature move through the muddy woods, disturbing the undergrowth but leaving no footprints in the mud? Also, these impressions do not resemble the track casts of the creature known as Bigfoot. The description of the creature does resemble that of Bigfoot from the ankles up. There is also a diversion from the reported sound and behavior of Bigfoot. The scream of the creature was described as high-pitched, and the creature's behavior was aggressive. This is not like the deep voice and generally peaceful nature of the Bigfoot. The thinking at the time of the encounters was that the creature was not a Bigfoot, but something else. As recently as 2021, articles state that the Big Muddy Monster is more like a cousin to the Bigfoot. One last question. Ask yourself, what is the likelihood of two distinct but possibly related large, undiscovered, bipedal creatures inhabiting the same area? The BFRO has reports of 8 encounters in Jackson and neighboring counties in the mid-1970s. There is no conclusion to the story. It wouldn't be a mystery if there was. But it is mostly the end of the video, following our images of the creatures or somethings casting in the mud and the police reports that were the basis for this story. I hope you enjoyed. Like, subscribe if you did. Come back again sometime soon.
Well, the south side of Chicago is the baddest part of town. And if you go down there, you better just beware of a man named Leroy Brown. Now Leroy, more in trouble. You see, he stand about 6'4". All the downtown ladies call him treetop lover. All the men just call him sir. And it's bad, bad Leroy Brown. Baddest man in the whole damn town. Better than old King Kong, and meaner than a junkyard dog. Now Leroy, he a gambler, and he like his fancy clothes, and he like to wear his diamond rings in front of everybody's nose. He got a custom Continental, he got a Eldorado too. He got a 32 gun in his pocket for fun. He got a razor in his shoe. It's bad, 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 bad Leroy Brown. Baddest man in the whole damn town. Better than old King Kong, and meaner than a junkyard dog. Well, Friday, about a week ago, Leroy shooting dice, and at the edge of the bar sat a girl named Doris, and oh, that girl looked nice. Well, he cast his eyes upon her, and the trouble soon began. And Leroy Brown, he turned to mess about and messing with the wife of a jealous man. And it's bad, 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 bad Leroy Brown, the baddest man in the whole damn town. Better than old King Kong, meaner than a junkyard dog. Well, the two men took to fighting, and when they pulled down from the floor, Leroy looked look like a jigsaw puzzle with a couple of pieces gone. And it's bad, bad Leroy Brown, baddest man in the whole damn town. Better than old King Kong, meaner than a junkyard dog. And it's bad, bad, bad Leroy Brown, baddest man in the whole damn town. Better than old King Kong, meaner than a junkyard dog. Yeah, he was better than old King Kong, meaner than a junkyard dog.
I got a song, ain't got no melody. I'm gonna sing it to my friends. I got a song, ain't got no melody. I'm gonna sing it to my friends. We'll go round in circles. We'll fly high like a bird up in the sky. We'll go round in circles. We'll fly high like a bird up in the sky. I got a story, ain't got no moral. Let the bad guy win every once in a while. I got a story, ain't got no moral. Let the bad guy win every once in a while. We'll go round in circles. We'll fly high like a bird up in the sky. Oh, we'll go round in circles. We'll fly high like a bird up in the sky. I gotta dance, ain't got no steps for it. I'm gonna let the music move me around. I gotta dance, ain't got no steps for it. Gonna let the music move me around. We'll go round in circles. We'll fly high like a bird up in the sky. Oh, we'll go round in circles. We'll fly high like a bird up in the sky. I got a song, ain't got no melody. I'm gonna sing it to my friends.